This story has captured national attention and everyone is talking about it. It's about how Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, reportedly received over 20 billion naira in just 2 days after she appealed for donations to complete the National Library project in Abuja. It sounds almost unbelievable, right? 2 days and 20 billion naira already came in. Nigerians are reacting strongly with different opinions everywhere. Some see it as a positive move to finally revive a long-abandoned national project, while others question how such huge money suddenly appeared and whether it will truly be used for its purpose. Now, as I'm sharing this story with you, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow and keeps you updated whenever we drop fresh stories like this.
So here's what actually happened. During her 65th birthday celebration, the First Lady asked that instead of people giving her birthday gifts, they should contribute towards finishing the National Library of Nigeria. A massive project that has been under construction for many years. She said she wanted her birthday to make an impact, especially in education. And she encouraged both individuals and organizations to support the idea. What shocked everyone is how quickly the donations poured in. Within just 48 hours, over 20 billion naira was reportedly raised. The news spread fast, and immediately Nigerians began asking questions. Where did this money come from? Who are the donors? And why did it take a birthday appeal before people remembered such an important national institution? Before we go deeper, please like this video if you haven't already. When you like and subscribe, it helps more people see stories like this and join the discussion. Now, let's talk about the background of this National Library project. It's not a new project at all. In fact, it was first awarded more than 15 years ago. The building was meant to be one of the most beautiful and functional libraries in Africa, 11 floors, modern facilities, and a symbol of Nigeria's commitment to knowledge, learning, and culture. But year after year, the project stalled. Different administrations came and went, contractors changed, budgets were reviewed again and again, yet the building remained unfinished. For years, the structure has stood in Abuja, empty, covered in dust, and slowly deteriorating. Many Nigerians even forgot it existed.
It became one of those examples people use when talking about government waste or abandoned projects. That's why when the First Lady announced her fundraising effort, many people felt some excitement. Maybe finally this building will be completed. According to her, the fundraising account is being managed transparently. She said the signatories on the account are the Minister of Education and the Chief Librarian of the Federation. This means she herself doesn't directly control the funds. She also said that the money will be used strictly for the completion of the library, nothing else. That statement brought some relief, but also raised even more questions. Because Nigerians have seen similar promises before, where funds were raised or budgets approved, yet the project still didn't move forward. So people are being careful.
Many are saying, let's wait and see if this time will be different. Now, let's look at the reactions. Supporters of the First Lady are praising her, saying it's a bold and patriotic move. They argue that if government alone can't do it, then citizens, especially the rich and powerful, should step in to help. They say her influence has brought attention to something that was almost forgotten. But critics see it differently. They ask why a First Lady should be the one asking for donations to complete a federal project. They believe the money should have come from proper government budgeting, not public fundraising. Some even say it sets a bad example, that leaders can simply turn to the public whenever something needs to be done, instead of fixing the system that failed to deliver in the first place.
And then there's another group of people, those who aren't necessarily against it, but they just want transparency. They say, if people have given this kind of money, then let us see a full list of donors. Let us know exactly how the money will be spent. Let there be regular updates on the project's progress. They believe that with full transparency, Nigerians will be more confident that this isn't another empty promise. Please, while you're listening, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel alive and helps us continue bringing you clear, balanced information. Now, one reason this story is so emotional for many Nigerians is because of what the National Library represents. It's not just a building. It's supposed to be the nation's center for research, learning, and history. A place that preserves the country's heritage and gives young people a place to study and grow intellectually. The fact that such an important project has been left uncompleted for so long is heartbreaking. That's why, even though people have mixed feelings, most Nigerians agree that it should finally be completed, no matter how. But here's the real test. What happens next? Will this 20 billion naira donation truly go into construction? Will we see workers back on the site? Will there be visible progress in the coming months? Those are the questions everyone is waiting to see answered. Because if the money is managed well and the project finally comes to life, it could become a powerful example of what collaboration between government, private citizens, and institutions can achieve. At the same time, if the money disappears into confusion or silence, it will just become another painful story of lost opportunity. So Nigerians are watching closely. They want proof. They want accountability. There's also a bigger conversation this story has started about how Nigeria funds its public projects. People are beginning to ask, why are so many government projects depending on donations or goodwill instead of proper funding from the national budget? Why should basic institutions like libraries, hospitals, or schools need personal fundraising before they can be completed? These are serious questions about governance and priorities. And while these questions continue, the First Lady herself has said she's happy that Nigerians responded so fast. She thanked everyone who donated and promised that the process will be transparent. Now, the ball is in the government's court to show that the trust people have shown will not be wasted.